directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest, now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has 2 convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borge Jr.
And now, we have a winner in this week's Name It and Claim It Scrambled Word Game. This word was a mystery to me because I was out for a good portion of the times we read it. But Sarah and Kim are here to try and guess it. You guys ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
Yeah, you guess?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. The letters are as follows: T, P, O, C, S, A, R, E, T, and S.
It's supposed to be an R. I don't know why I wrote another P.
It was one line away. So those letters make up one proper word. Just try and decipher what they could be.
Any hints?
Sure, I'll give you a hint.
Is it a noun? Is it a verb?
It is a, I guess it's a noun. No, I'd say it's an adjective. It's something
So
that
it's
can be
action.
described. Yeah, so it's something that people in sports stands can be called. Yes. So, any event, sports fans in the stands can be called. Well, you got all sorts of time. You got 20 seconds. 18 have gone by in 1920, and that's all.
No.
Spectators. Spectators is this week's word, and Beth Simanovich got that word. She's from Fairchance, and thus she wins a great prize. She wins a $25 gift card to Casey's Sports Cafe, a nice restaurant just down the street from us here on South Mount Vernon Avenue. So congratulations, Beth. We are going to be sending you the prize certificate via snail mail. But for the rest of you, if you want to be a winner just like Beth, it's really easy to do because all you have to do is listen on Monday for your Get Up and Go show with me, Matt Sapienza, because it's there that I'll actually be there the whole week to find out what this Name It and Claim It word is for next week. So listen in, why don't you, next Monday, because it really does pay to listen to the Get Up and Go show, doesn't it? Here on the station that's the home of the Name It and Claim It Scrambled Word Game, WMBS.
It's time for the Pick Connection radio show, brought to you by CareerLink, your one-stop resource for employment and training-related services. Call 724-434-5627 for more information.
All right, 9:41 and a half is the time. And we're here with Sarah Camp and Kim. It's the Pick Connection crew. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. Did Mr. Barczyk treat you nicely while I was away?
Yes, he treated us very well.
Great.
Very
I'm
well.
glad to hear it.
Quality service.
Quality service. Top notch.
Yes.
So what's going on, guys?
Well, we have a lot going on at the office currently. I'm going to give a brief overview of all the events we have going on at the Fayette County office over in Lemont Furnace. So for the PA Career Link, we have a number of hiring events coming up. So if you're looking for a job, come visit us. We have a ton of opportunities for you. So on July 28th, next week, Assist Services is going to be back in the office again for a hiring event. So this would be for like flagger positions, working, on the road with different projects. It's a great opportunity if you're looking for something more entry level or something to get your foot in the door with a more hands-on job. So definitely check that out on July 28th. Then on July 30th, we actually have 2 hiring events occurring simultaneously at the office. So if you can't find something at one, you can always stop in at the other. You can check out positions available with WVU Uniontown Hospital. And at the same time, they're having a hiring event for Student Transportation of America. I do believe they're hiring for the Albert Gallatin School District right now for bus drivers. So WVU has a number of positions available in all aspects of healthcare. So if you are looking for nursing positions, if you're looking for assistant positions like caretaker assistant positions, they also have a variety of other positions available. People often forget that there's more to a hospital than just the nurses and the doctors. So definitely check that out if you're interested in getting into healthcare. And like I said, the Student Transportation of America event is for bus drivers. So those are some key things coming up. We also have our individual training accounts workshop on the 31st. So if you are interested in seeing what the individual training accounts look like, the type of funding that people might be eligible for if they receive, if they qualify, if they meet certain qualifications, I'll rephrase that. So it's definitely a great opportunity to see what is available to you in terms of funding, but also it's a great chance for you to come in and just see what the CareerLink offers. We also have general job seeker services. So even if you don't necessarily qualify for funding for those individual training accounts, there's plenty of free opportunities available. We can help you with job searching, resume building, a lot of things to get you started for entering the workplace. Shifting over a little bit, also a hiring event, but leading into some other upcoming events for the Head Start Early Head Start program of Fayette County. They are having a hiring event for a number of positions, so instructors, teachers, aides, bus drivers. So if you miss out on the Student Transportation of America, definitely check out this Head Start hiring event on the 31st. That is at our Fayette County location, and like I said, there's a big range. Similar to the hospital, people often forget that there's more to education-based careers than just a teacher. There's also classroom aides. There's also sometimes dietitian roles. There's bus drivers. There's a lot that goes into it. So there's never any harm in coming by to see what could be available to you. So that is on July 31st. Also on July 31st, Head Start is having their We're Choosy with Our Health event. I don't know why I had such trouble articulating that while I was saying it. So this is a health fair event for children currently enrolled in Head Start or Early Head Start. So this is going to be an event where they can get some of their required health screenings done. So that would be like dental screenings, vision and hearing screenings, lead, hemoglobin tests, those kinds of things. So definitely if you have a child enrolled in those programs or a child that's going to be starting in a classroom in September, stop by and try to get some of those clearances out of the way and those tests and everything. They're also going to be having events throughout August. They're having 2 more of those We're Choosy with Our Health events, and they're going to be having their Kindercrop event August 14th for students that are going to be starting kindergarten in the fall. It's a transition event for them to see what kindergarten is going to be like. That was a lot. That was a lot.
Yeah.
All at once. If you have any questions about that information, definitely call into the office. If you have questions about any of the hiring events or the workshops available through the PA Career Link, call into our office at 724-434-5627, and they should be able to get you to the right person, whether that's an account representative, an employment specialist, or the Career Resource Center with our lovely Michelle Steiner, who often visits here at the station.
Shout out Michelle.
Yeah, shout out to Michelle. Or if you have questions about Head Start, any of those Head Start events or enrollment in general, because they have ongoing enrollment, you can call into the Lemont Furnace office at 724-430-4814. And again, they should be able to transfer you over to whatever department, whatever person you need to talk to get some answers to your questions. now that that is done, because like I said, that was a lot all
Yeah,
at
it
once.
was, Sarah.
We're very busy.
I'm looking
right
at my
now.
watch and say, am I even going to be able to speak about
I'm
my
like,
grant?
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, there's so much going
we
on.
have a lot of stuff going on, don't we?
Yeah, especially with only
Yeah.
1 week left in July. It's the start of the new program year, so
Absolutely.
there's a lot happening. But we're going to transition over to the lovely Kim Katona over here, who is, what is your official title for
I'm
it?
a veteran service coordinator for
Okay.
the Valor to Value grant, the private industry council that they received. It's a supported services grant. So this grant is going to help remove any barriers that is actually getting in the way of veterans getting hired. Like if their rent is due, their mortgage is behind, they lost their cell phone, they can't put their cell phone turned back on because they don't have the money, because hence they're not working. So I actually sent all that stuff over to them that you just went over so I could have most of my veterans get
Great.
jobs. So all the ones in Fayette County, they all know about all your events, thanks to Dana Bacha, who she is the account rep too, that said, hey, have all your veterans come to these events that are in Fayette County. So I said, absolutely. So that's exactly what I did. So shout out to Dana. Thank you. But this grant is helping veterans. They could receive up to $3,300 in supported services, but they have to do two things. They have to meet with me and another female veteran, because as you all know, I am a veteran. So they have to meet with myself and another female veteran that works for Private Industry Council by the name of Crystal. Shout out to Crystal, who's in Westmoreland County. We have to do 6 peer-to-peer sessions with them, and then we have to do 4 group sessions with them as well. So then they could start getting their supported services up to $2,300. Then there's a couple other benchmarks. There is a benchmark for when they get hired. They'll get $50 if they get hired. If they're there for 6 months, they'll get another $150. And once they're completed with their peer-to-peer and their group sessions, they get $300.
Yeah, great opportunity for veterans to build those connections and to get
Yeah.
back into employment.
Right.
Now, we were talking on the way over here. One of the things that might, I don't want to say discourage a veteran from reaching out, but might limit them from getting the full benefit of the program is like the hesitancy to ask for that money. So
Right.
what would you say to those veterans who are like, yeah, I know this money is available, but like, I don't know, like,
Well,
will I get that much? Will I qualify for things?
I've actually spoken to a lot of veterans that they don't need the help, that they think this is great, that they did I did get referred, from David out in our Westmoreland County office. He's a state employee, and same with Tahani. There's some that don't need the help, but if you are struggling to make ends meet, everybody has their days where they can't pay. They have to rob Peter to pay Paul. Give me a call.
Yeah.
My number is 724-787-4321. However, this grant's only for 20 veterans, and I'm already up to 15. So I need 5 more slots, and those slots are actually in Westmoreland County. I could try to see if I could divvy them up, but most of my veterans are here in Fayette County. That's the thing. But you're absolutely right. There's some that are too prideful to ask for help.
Yeah.
But as long as you have an honorable discharge or a general discharge under honorable conditions, you're eligible for this particular grant.
Yeah. I think the key point there, like we were saying on the drive over here, is knowing that even though you might be hesitant, the funds are available to you.
Right.
You should be able to
Right.
do what you can to use those funds to help you when you need it.
Right.
Even though there are limited slots available for the program and stuff, it's also important to note that there are services available to veterans, even if they're not necessarily
Yes.
in the program.
Yes.
As a female veteran, you have connections
Yes,
with
I do.
a lot of
I do.
organizations and resources you can refer them to.
I do. If there's any emergency need, you can always get in contact with your veteran, like your service coordinator, your veteran service officer at any Department of Veterans Affairs, to where there's a VTA grant. It's an emergency grant that veterans can get up to $1,600 if an emergency has happened, like hot water tank is gone, or they lost their job, or their wife or their husband lost their job, or some emergency in order to get that grant. And then there's other organizations outside of just Private Industry Council that can actually assist them, like OTA, Operation Troop Appreciation, VLP, Veterans Leadership Program. It's About a Warrior Foundation. There's so many other ones that are throughout the whole state that here in Fayette County, a lot of our veterans do not know of, that I would definitely just Google Veteran Services, because there's more to services other than just the Department of Veterans Affairs. And they're all like nonprofit, 501(c), where they get the donors to help pay and have money to help veterans pay their bills.
Yeah. One of the great things, especially about your grant and the other veteran services that we offer at the Career Link, even through the state side of things, I think it's great that we have so many veterans who are passionate and involved with things.
Well, there's
like
only
yourself.
3 of us right now here in Fayette County. There's only 3 of us, and we are very passionate about what we do.
Exactly. Yeah.
And how we want to help as many veterans as possible, because there's a lot of them in Fayette County alone. Same in Westmoreland.
Yeah.
There's only one in Westmoreland, which is Crystal Noble. As far as I know, she's only one. So, we do what we can, and we work hard, plus we do what we can to help as many as we can.
Yeah, so everybody keep that in mind. Keep Kim and her program in mind for future references for veteran services, as well as general services through the PA Career Link. Veterans get hiring preference as a general rule whenever you apply to things. So if you're a veteran, stop in and ask. You don't know. Kim might have an opening somewhere. Other programs might have an opening. We could possibly refer you to different services.
Absolutely.
So keep that in mind.
Yep, absolutely. And Kim, as always, great having you along with us.
Yep.
Thank you. And as always, thank you for your service. And Sarah, I will see you again next week.
Yes, you will.
As I will, yes. 9:54 is the time.
Sarah.
Yeah. A chorus of thanks going around the studio. It's Thanksgiving. It's 9:54 and a half. And
away.
we have this. Yeah, I know. I'm craving turkey now. But we have this thing to hear. And then we got an American Storyteller.
Career Link is your one-stop resource.